I'm wearing my ex-girlfriend's ex-boyfriend's shirt right now. Turns out, all those times I was at a party, and my friends told me I was being that guy, it wasn't a compliment. I am single. I was supposed to go on a date earlier today, but I got stood up.
What?
Thank you. But don't think for a second I didn't enjoy that 1 hour transcendental yoga class and all you can eat sushi lunch by my damn self. Just date or no date, homie don't waste no Groupon, you know what I'm saying? Get on the train to come over here. Some guy was like, "Hey man, can I get a swipe off your Metro card?" No. You can't have a swipe of my Metro card. How about you grow up and jump the turnstile like a real man? You know? I think my favorite part about living in New York is that there's no stigma for riding public transportation. You know? I can take a girl home on the bus and no one's going to judge me. It's awesome. It's not like that in the rest of the country though, man. Like I lived in Virginia for a year, and people in Virginia just fear the bus. That's how it works down there. Like I told this girl I was going to take a bus home. She's like, "Oh my God, I would never ride the bus. I'm afraid I'll get kidnapped."
What?
How the fuck do you kidnap somebody on a bus? Throw a bag over their head and ring the bell? Get off the next stop like, "All right, now we're gonna walk 1.5 miles to my house." Stay quiet. You guys remember the DARE program? That program where they showed us what drugs looked like and told us why they were awesome? That was effective. I remember one DARE class, the officers showed us ecstasy pills with Scooby-Doo's face on them. And he was like, "As you can tell, these drug dealers are marketing to children." Really? There are a big influx of elementary schoolers popping Molly these days. Mixing up Kids Bop songs with the swing set, you know? The reason there was pictures of Scooby-Doo on that ecstasy is because ecstasy makes adults feel like children. That's why adults do drugs. To remember what wonder feels like, you know what I mean? Like kids don't need ecstasy. Kids are always tripping balls. Like a kid's world is nothing but bright colors, loud noises, and hope, you know? I remember another class, that same DARE officer, a kid raised his hand and was like, "Well, what about magic mushrooms?" And being that this guy was a police narcotics expert, his response was, Oh, I don't really know anything about that. And if you want to know how effective that dare class was, I sell shrooms now. I ate magic mushrooms last night. Originally I was going to eat them at this concert next weekend, but then I came to a late night open mic here. Didn't go so well, so I was like, you know what, I should just eat these right now. Usually takes me about 15 minutes to get home from here. I got home 4 hours later, tripping in a very overwhelmingly uncomfortable way. I open the door to my apartment, and my cat comes running at me. And she's being extra affectionate and purring, and I picked her up and I was like, oh my God. She can sense that I'm having a bad trip and she's trying to heal me. And I thought, wait a minute. What if she's always this affectionate and I just take her for granted because I'm a selfish human being? And in fact, all human beings are selfish, and we always put ourselves above nature, even though every animal on the planet has the same capacity for love, compassion, and virtue as we do, and really we all exist as part of one interconnected macroorganism that is the planet Earth. But then I realized, wait a minute, I don't even own a cat! I've been petting an old flip-flop for like half an hour.
Oh my God.
My mom asked me to buy her cocaine. Don't worry though, it's okay. She's a preschool teacher, so... She's not like a cokehead though, like I've never seen her do it, like she's never asked for it before. So I was like, Mom, why do you want me to buy you cocaine? She's like, oh, well, I saw this movie with your dad. It's Complicated with Alec Baldwin in it. And it's about old people doing what they did when they were younger. Like, you're the first person to ever be inspired by an Alec Baldwin movie, huh?